My dear children, welcome back to mathematics class. Chapter 10 Straight Lines. We have started the slope of a line formulas and the different conditions in slope lines that we have discussed in the previous classes. Now let us move to next section, that is various forms of equation of a line. So in equation of lines, these are the 6 forms of equation of line. Various forms of line, you have to study this much of equations, 6 equation, different types equations. Let us move to this section. So first one, horizontal and vertical line. The same way you have studied what are horizontal lines, what are vertical lines, the same way. That's only a previous knowledge. Remaining slope point form, 2-point form, slope intercept form, intercept form, and last one normal form. These are the different various types of equation of lines. Let us move to our new section. First one, horizontal line, vertical line.
Lines parallel to x-axis and y-axis. Consider a coordinate plane with x and y-axis. Let us draw 2 lines parallel to x-axis at a distance of b from x-axis. One of them is above the x-axis and another below the x-axis. Then the equation of the line parallel to x-axis is y is equal to b for the above line and y is equal to minus b for the below line. Note that equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Now consider another situation. Draw 2 lines parallel to y-axis at a distance of a from y-axis. One of them is on the right side of the y-axis and another is on the left side of the y-axis. Then the equation of the line parallel to y-axis is x is equal to a for the right side line and x is equal to minus a for the left side line. Note that equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0.
So children, here equation of y-axis, equation of x-axis, equation of the lines parallel to x-axis and equation of lines which are parallel to y-axis. These all discussed. These all are your previous knowledge. You have studied all this in 9th standard. Okay, let us move to our new section.
Suppose a line L passes through lines parallel to x-axis. Suppose a line L passes through a fixed point P. Let Q be any point on the line. Then the slope of the line is given by the following expression. On simplifying this, we get the equation of the line in the point slope form.
My dear children, this is the second type, point slope form. Look at the straight line. This is a Cartesian plane, a straight line L is drawn here. Here one point P is marked. P x1 y1 is a point. Q xy is an arbitrary point on this line because our formula in terms of x and y. So that is Q xy is any point, any arbitrary point on this straight line, and P x1 y1, this particular point P x1 y1 is given. Then how can we find the equation of this straight line? Okay, how can we find when a point and the slope is given? How can we find the equation of this line? That is second type. How to say point slope form? That means one point and slope of this line is given. How can we find the equation of this line L? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, where x1 y1 is a point on this line, m is the slope of this line. Is it clear, children? So this is the second type, and this type is called point slope form. Here a point is given and the slope is given, and the equation is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Okay children, x comma y is any arbitrary point on this line. x1 y1 is given and slope is given. How can we find the equation of this straight line? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Clear, children? Let us move to third type.
Let us solve one problem. The two lines passing through the point 2, 3 intersect each other at an angle of 60 degrees. If slope of one line is 2, find the equation of the other line. Solution. The slope of first line is given, that is m1 is given, and m2 can be calculated by using the formula given here.
Here one example is given, children. Let us go through this example. Tan theta is equal to modulus value of m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. That is a formula for finding tan theta because we need slope. So theta is given 60 degree. We know that. How can we find a slope m? How can we find slope m? Using the formula tan theta. So we have theta is equal to 60 degree given. So tan theta is equal to tan 60 degree. So from this we can find second slope.
On solving the equation so obtained, we get the value of m2 as shown here. Now, the equation of the required line is given by the formula here. On simplifying the above equation, we get the required equation of line. Let us now study the two-point form of equation of line.
So here we have which formula is used? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Where m is the slope, x1, y1 be any 2 points on this line.
Suppose a line L passes through two given points P and Q. Let A be any point on the line. Note that the points P, A and Q are collinear. Hence the slopes of the line segments PA and PQ are same. On simplifying the shown relation, we get the equation of line in two-point form.
So my dear children, this is third type. This is called 2 points forms. What is the meaning of 2 points form? Here 2 points are given. P is the point x1, y1 and Q is the point x2, y2. A, x, y be an arbitrary point because our answer will be in terms of x and y. That is A, x, y any arbitrary point on this line. Our equation will be in terms of x and y. These 2 points will be given. Only 2 points will be given. Slope will not be given. Okay. So 2 points x1, y1, x2, y2 is given. How can you find the equation of this line? There's a formula written here. Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Children, study this formula clearly. This is actually slope y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 is the formula for slope. But here slope is not given, but 2 points are given. So how can we find the equation of this line? Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Is it clear, children? All of you study this formula by heart. Let us move to next section. Before next section, sometimes we have a problem here.
Let us take an example. Find the equation of the line joining the points 1, 0 and 2, 4. Solution. Substituting the given points in two-point form of the line, we get the following expression, which on simplifying gives the required line. The equation of required line is y minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. Let us now study the slope-intercept form of the equation.
So children, here one example is given. Here 2 points are given. 1, 0 and 2, 4 are the 2 points given. So this is in the form of 2 points form. 2 points are given. What is the formula we have to study by heart? Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Okay, so use that formula. This is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So the formula changes to y minus 0. Y minus 0 into y2 minus y1, that is 4 minus 0 divided by x2 minus x1, that is 2 minus 2 minus 1 into x minus x1. What is x1? We have 1. Is it clear here? Substitute the given values x1 y1 and x2 y2 in this formula. And what is our formula? Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. This is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Substitute these values clearly in this formula. Is it clear? Now simplify. What is the result we have? Y is equal to 4 into x minus x, which is equal to y minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0 is the required equation. I told you x comma y is an arbitrary point. That means the equation will be in the terms of x and y. Is it clear, children? Now we have discussed 3 types of forms of equation today. The remaining 3 terms we will discuss in the next class. Thank you, children.